Welcome to the MVP.
Podcast, baby.
Whoa! Boy, it sound good, don't it? Don't it sound good, don't it? Man, what's happening, y'all, man?
What's up, man?
Again, man.
Ready.
Woo! Man, I ain't heard that quite tone on the, you know what I'm saying? It's the Man's View podcast for a while. Book, you've been doing a good job, but it's not as good as the original. But I mean, we accept your version of it. Okay, no problem. But
he just hit you on mute.
Yeah, he just put me on mute. He don't even hear me no more. It's cool. It's cool. You know what I'm talking about? We still appreciate your service, my brother. We still appreciate it. Yo, man, we here again to give you the podcast that you never thought you needed, that you didn't think you wanted, but we here to give it to you. As soon as you watch, you're gonna be like, God damn, let me subscribe to this motherfucker because this is the best shit I've ever heard. And if it's not, then so what? So be it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody come up short sometimes. Fuck it. Fellas, we all here for the OG podcast viewers. Y'all see a guy that we seen him a little while ago. I mean, what, maybe about a month ago or so. You know what I'm talking about? But the boy Cody, the prodigal son Langston, has come back to the house. You know what I'm saying? We just want to thank you, man. We just want to thank you for your services, my brother.
Hey, you have to put everything out there, man. You have to do it all like that. But yeah, it's a pleasure to be back, man. Like I say, y'all boys be holding it down, man. But we gonna work it out, man. We gonna keep it a little bit more consistent, hopefully this year, and what I got going on. Yeah, I know you usually ask how everybody doing and stuff like that. Keep a long story short, I just started a new position on Monday. Same company, same area, just doing something different. So I should have the flexibility to be able to, you know what I'm saying, be on here and chop it up with you know, everybody, you know what I'm saying, with y'all and, you know, with the people that be hating us on YouTube. I see that too. But I also see how it's climbing. We almost at 1,000. All right, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it does what it does, man. So that just shows y'all doing everything y'all need to do. I'm just here to help. You know what I mean?
That's what's happening. Cody, if you could, while we doing the podcast, just talk a little bit louder. You know what I'm talking about? We still hear you just coming through a little low. I want the people to be like, what is this nigga saying? Also, I no longer ask people how they did during the week. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you keep on going because you ain't been here in a minute. But yeah, we ain't asked that in a little while. Yeah, I don't care really how you niggas was doing. I was just sitting here for the podcast listening. But what's up?
So we ain't friends. We just business partners.
Yeah, we friends. This ain't no Joe Budden experience.
Sound like Joe Budden podcast.
Nah, man, I can't let y'all do Joe like that, man.
Oh, nah, that ain't me. That's what happened in real life. I ain't make nothing up.
I know. I'm just saying, man.
Man, yo, Greg, Booker, how y'all doing, man? What's happening with y'all, man?
I'm straight, man. Like I said, I guess promotion's in the air. So, I get a promotion at the end of this month, man. So, about $10,000 more. So,
Greg, you go to work looking like that every day, and they're gonna give you a promotion?
That's what happened when you do the work, They don't care.
That boy works good. He a good ass worker. He a good ass worker. You go to work looking like that, you know what I'm talking about? Still get that promotion, boy. But that boy good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm talking to people at the White House, man. I you real talk.
I got you.
So
go ahead, then, G. Congratulations, man. You know what I'm saying? That's some good shit, man.
Appreciate it.
That's some good shit. Yo, come on, Book. Let us know. You know what I'm saying?
Time for the most
bring back the old tradition. So let us know how you week was. How what's going on?
I mean, it's time for the most integral person to speak. I appreciate you. Everything's Gucci over here, man. I'm not doing no tripping. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here advertising and, styling in the newest merch that, Hitman finally sent me. Finally got that bad boy. You know what I'm saying? So I was just waiting for the time, to pull it out. And then I was like, shit, running a little bit behind. Let me just throw something on. You know what I'm talking about? So this is how that came into play. So yeah, it's a little bit big. So that's why I'm just like leaning back in it so y'all can't see how big it is on me. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, you know, I'm chilling though. I'm chilling.
Okay.
Good times, man. Good times. So you know, we up here thanking everybody. You know, shout out to everybody who got their promotions going on. You know, I'm in the fold for one myself. Just waiting for these niggas to do what I'm saying. But but you know, securing the bag nonetheless. And you know, we thanking everybody, but y'all supposed to be thanking me because I'm the one that got Cody out the house. You know what I'm talking about? He's in the house right now, but I got his permission slip signed. Got his permission slip signed to be able to get on the podcast. Me and Jasmine had a separate side conversation. I said, hey, come on now. We need them, man. It can't be the man's view without one of the mans on the view of the podcast. And she said, you know what, Book, you right. I said, thank you. So we going week by week. You know what I'm saying? It's week by week basis. So if he's not here next week, that means I couldn't negotiate the right way. I might have to get low up in here. You know what I'm talking about? I might have to get low. But yeah, man, shout out.
I got you. Yo, Cody, you were trying to say something, but you wasn't coming through. What you saying?
Nah, that's all good.
Okay.
I hold it on.
Cody said, I don't gotta say nothing.
Yeah, I see Book, he came through with the permission slip, so I didn't. It was anonymous, you know what I'm saying? But it said you know, line at the end, it said it was imperative that you actually sign this without knowing where it came from. So I didn't get a chance to get my hands on it. So I'm like, that's where it came from, though. Appreciate that.
You welcome, my man. You welcome.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I want to get into the segments, man, but you kind of messing me up with this goddamn beard or whatever this shit is you call.
Oh, you ain't fooling with it?
Nah, we ain't fooling with that at all, Chief.
This ain't the new joint, the Ronald Isleys, and and nothing that's looking good in the streets now.
Nah,
I can't.
Nah, you can't pull that off, man. Yo, you about to get fucking fired, man. They was gonna give you a promotion, but they gonna fire your ass with that beard on. You know what I'm talking about? Don't wear that to work.
All right. I clear it up. I was feeling old school, man. I was like, man, where the beard at? Where the beard at? I need the beard. I was walking around with it all day since damn Sunday. But I don't know how you got everything sequenced and everything with what you're going through. But that's the reason why I had it. I was feeling myself. So obviously you must have felt something from the verses that happened on Sunday. It must have touched your spirit. Do y'all want to talk about the verses that happened with the Isleys versus Earth, Wind, and Fire? Y'all want to comment on that? How y'all felt about that?
I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it live either, my brother, but I watched it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Not like that. I like both of them, but I didn't watch it live. So you know.
I didn't watch it live either. I watched it. Me and the wife were watching it yesterday, and she went to sleep because it was 4 hours long.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was long though. It was long.
Man, I'm talking about I started getting into it, but I was looking for this beard early on because I was like, nah, I got to clean up. Y'all see how Ron switched it up on him? Ron at the same Ron you thought, huh? You know, what is that? Ain't no bitch no more. You know, look at me. You know what I mean? Like that. But nah, it was just a different Ron. And I had to show Jasmine, you know, she a couple of years younger than me, so she don't really know. But I had to say, hey, these are the two different ones. I was like, hey, you got the sugar daddy one that came out and showed out clean. But you know, this is where you know what they say, where it was and where it's at, or whatever they do, some stuff the way they do on social media to where it was or where it's at or where it started and how it's going or whatever. But Ron killed that. He got me wanting to fake my little beard and do my little thing. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. For real. It was good. See, I'm trying to do a little beard. I can't grow it just like Ron. So he got his. You
got the gray coming in like Ron, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. So all I got to do is throw it right back on.
Yo, man, it was good, man. But god damn, it was longer than the Snyder cut, man. I had to cut that shit off after a while, man. I was like, I played the game with y'all. I played the game with y'all. Then I got on it. I was like, okay, this is cool. Then after a while, I was like, god damn, I'm about I'm tired now. I'm going to sleep, man. Turn this shit off. But it was a dope experience. The only thing that made it take so long was damn Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey was talking forever. He wanted to be in Earth, Wind, and Fire and all that shit. Like, bro, I mean, by all means, thank you for your service, man. Thank you for hosting it. But goddamn, we didn't come to the Steve Harvey verses. You know what I'm talking about? But it is what it is. But you watched the book?
Nope.
Okay. No problem.
Moving on.
How do you miss a verses? We had whole episodes about verses.
That ain't my generation of music. I told my folks about it though. That's the best I could do. My mama said she wasn't gonna watch it. She said she don't care. My dad, you know, he said he'll probably tune into it. You know, that nigga got the vinyls. You know what I'm talking about? All he do is spin records. So yeah, he got all that stuff, boy. He got all that. So yeah, man. I was gonna watch it, but you know, I gotta work earlier than what I'm used to. And I ain't got no days off, so me waking up just for that ain't happening. So yeah,
I feel you on that.
That dog ain't gonna hunt.
See what was great about it, and what I actually took the most out of it is I'm listening to this with Jasmine, and you know what I'm saying, Jasmine always say her grandparents just play all them songs and all that, but I'm listening to it and I hear so many samples that were taken from it. And so I was telling her, because she was thinking things were sounding like this. I was like, yep, that's another sample. And then so I listen to something and I hear it early how it started. I'm like, that's another sample. It's like, you know how many samples out of just the entire hip hop nation have actually taken, whether or not they tried to manipulate it to make it theirs, or just flat out kept it the same way it was and added some drums or something to it. Like it was I love that part of it because it really it humbled me too, because I always felt like with us as a generation, we think like our the rappers that we have and everybody that we have, you know, here today, those are the best ones ever. But it's like when you realize where they got a lot of their flavor from, where they got a lot of their, you know, songs from, you know what I'm saying? Like it puts things in perspective, man. And I think that's what I loved about it. Well, if you get there and check it out. Check it out. You probably gonna come back on here and throw something else in there and be like, hey, I just gotta put this in. I heard it. Then, all right. You know how you are. You gonna be like, this song, this was comfort. I bet you don't know where it came from, do you? You gonna ask everybody and you gonna bring it back. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it did it to me. I know the songs. Me, I was doing the I was doing it all night with Jasmine, letting her know what song it was. But I know you'll probably be able to correlate the stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it was dope. It was super, super dope. Super dope.
Dope. It was crazy just watching so many like older women get moist over this old 80-year-old Ronald Osley.
Older?
Huh?
It's not only older. Some of them young girls were saying, hey.
Yeah. Ronald Osley was getting it, man. But they like that white beard, man. But Book brought to my attention another person that had a beard. But go and explain that, man. Go and explain from a nice aged beard, white, to the beard that you're referring to. What's going on with that?
All right. Well, young jock strap on the face. This man decided to get a spray-on beard with little fuzzy shit in it. And had the nerve to walk around like it was his own, like it was real crisp, you know, fresh razor, all that. Now, this the same nigga who got a perm in his head just to be different. I believe that was his intent. Okay, so now he's up the ante. He got rid of the perm and then decided to do a fake beard with Beijing dripping all on the sides and shit. You know, now the picture looks sharp. Now, if we, you know, young jock's been out of the watchful eye of, you know, the populace. And, you know, so I would have been none the wiser had I just seen this brother just pop up on the screen and he had a beard. You know, I might not have known that it was fake. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie. But the fact that it was revealed that this nigga out here spraying on beards now is what prompted, you know, the thought in my mind of would you rather be a broke nigga or a lame nigga?
So let me scope your question just a little bit. Would you rather be a straight broke nigga or a lame broke nigga? Rich nigga? That what you trying to ask?
Exactly. Yeah, we can style it like that.
Okay.
You can't be both, because if you're both, you just losing. Like, there's no need to talk about you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing good going for you. So what would you rather be? You know what I'm saying? A regular broke nigga? Or a lame ass rich nigga? I don't even want to say rich, because we all ain't got money like that. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what you classify as rich. You know what I'm saying? I could look at, you know, my family's healthy. That makes me rich. So, I mean, however you want to, you know, it doesn't have to be monetarily based. Okay. But would you rather just be a broke motherfucker, but cool, or regular? Or would you rather be a lame, but you doing all right for yourself?
I'm taking this. I'm in here. Okay. I'd much rather be the lame rich nigga or the lame whatever nigga. A lot of people say a grown man with toys in the background is in his room probably is a little lame. To me, I feel like I'm winning. You know what I'm saying? I got collectibles on deck. You know what I'm saying? I can pull out the Thor hammer. Matter of fact, you think I'm bullshitting? Hold on. Think I'm bullshitting? Here you go. You know what I'm saying? And the damn gauntlet. You know what I'm talking about? That's, to somebody, that's lame as fuck. You know what I'm talking about? To me, I'm winning out here in these streets. You heard? I'd rather be straight and you know what I'm saying? Maybe possibly a little lame to somebody. You know what I'm talking about? You broke, just be broke. I'm not. Fuck the broke and cool looking shit, man. I'll be all right and lame. You know what I'm talking about? That's how I feel personally. You know what I'm saying? But I digress. What's up, man? Who want to take this next?
One for the lames. Okay, who want to be broke?
I know.
Yeah.
I couldn't be broke. If I was, it is what it is. But I ain't never going for the cool guys. Like the cool guys. Never really seen anything outside of you just looking cool in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like it. I'm going for the lane. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Another one.
It's a lame ass nigga right there. What you say?
Yeah, I guess I gotta go with y'all, man. I mean, like I said, I got a family, man, so I can't be broke, man. I'm just going. You know what I'm saying? We got plans to add to the family, so I'm gonna just have to be lame and rich. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Like, you know, I got bills. You know.
Yeah, real talk.
But before you go, man, quirky, maybe you can call that me, but lame is not. When I think about it, lame and spraying on beards and all that shit, I'm still gonna be that, but man, that would be a hard one.
I think we need to distinguish that. That's not. He's by himself. Like, I understand what Book is saying. I get it, but nah. It's lame, you know what I'm saying? Rich niggas, broke, regular, cool niggas, and then it's Young Jock. You know what I'm saying? So
in a class of his own, okay.
And I mean, I can say that.
I got you, G.
And let me talk my shit real quick. I ain't had a beard. Y'all know I ain't had a beard since like 7th grade. So, like, you know, it is what it is. So I'm not spraying no Beijing, whatever. Like, nah. It's either gonna be patchy on my face or whatever. It's gonna be wild and how it is now. Like, nah. Like, if it's not in your genes to grow a beard, shave that shit off. It's simple. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to, like, what did David Banner say on that podcast, Franz? Like, you know what I'm saying? People don't want to be old no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to show your gray. Like, Cody's showing his gray. He's showing his wisdom. You know, I got a little gray in mind. Like I'm showing my wisdom. Like young Jock, you about 50, man. Like no, dude. And for real, like how old is he? He older than us, right?
But if he might have a movie part.
He up there.
Cody, nah, it don't matter.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Say it again, Cody. I didn't hear what he said.
I said he might have a movie role that he's actually working towards.
Nah.
That's what people do. You know, some crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying?
What movies you put Young Jock in? Like,
yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
That's them D movies. You know what I'm saying? Them late night BET Plus movies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But real talk though, man. Like, you know, don't be afraid to show your age, man. You know what I'm saying? It's too many people trying to. I mean, I understand, like, you know, being cool, you know, but there's a fine line. Once again, I feel like it's a running theme. Like, who was in his corner, man? Who was telling him, like, dope, like that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, nigga, it's not. Like, shave that off your face, man.
Nah, it look crazy. It definitely.
It do. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, who was in his corner once again saying?
But at the same time, I just interject this: like, women do all that kind of enhancement and everything to themselves, while men can't do what they feel like is popping out there in them streets and do that. You know what I'm saying? And that.
Yeah. You right. I feel you on that.
Good point. It's actually a good point.
But,
I'm not gonna lie. I Book set this question up. I can't wait to hear what Book got to say about this. And just to let you know, I got the banner on standby just in case you say something too crazy.
I only get the banner when I correlate it to the women. I don't have nothing to say about the ladies.
Oh, my bad. It slipped. Let me take that off.
What's the name, man? Okay, so I'd rather be a broke cool nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you, cause this is why.
Was that not broke cool? I thought it was broken lane.
Broke regular. Or regular broke cool, broke straight, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Normal, however you want to depict that, you know what I'm saying? But how I look at it is, see, all my guys here, they talking about the now. They're talking about the present. Me, I'm talking about as a whole. Okay. Broke, you could always find a way to get money. Legal. You know what I'm saying? You could always find a hustle. You can always capitalize off of future opportunities that may come into your, you know what I'm saying, into your atmosphere. If you lame, you didn't just become lame. You've been lame all your fucking life. Okay? That is a character defect. All right? Yeah, hit me up.
Can't fix lame either. So that's nothing you can pay. If you got money and you're lame, you can't.
Yeah, you lame. I lied, Young Jock. I think that nigga wild lame. Okay, so that's why I said that, because I believe that nigga's a lame. Okay, like through and through. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't understand that, man.
It's literally by his track record, and I don't mean by his history of what he's done. I'm talking like actual track records that nigga put out. Okay, so. This was his coolness. You know what I'm talking about? It's going down. So his coolness was going down. Okay. And then that nigga was eeny, meeny, miny, mo. He was the only nigga in the circle, though. Okay. And then I know you see it exactly how lame you are. I do. I've been peep game. Okay? I've been peep how cool you was and how lame you are. You know what I'm talking about? You just a square ass nigga with some money in your pocket. So me personally, I don't want to be lame. Because if that's what lame is, and that's what lame gets you, like, man, I don't want none of that. I'd rather be broke and comfortable, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it doesn't mean that I've been broke all my life. You know what I'm saying? I might have just hit a hiccup. You know what I'm saying? I can always bounce back. But see, when you lame, nigga, it don't matter how fly you dress. That nigga can literally walk out here in the Marty McFlys. You still lame, bro. You got nice shoes, but you lame. Them some cool shoes wore by a lame ass nigga. Like I don't want.
That ain't what you said. That ain't how you frame the question. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, that's how. Hey man, you gotta make it your own, my brother.
I don't know too many broke comfortable people.
You kept trying to switch it. I'll let y'all mold it how y'all wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all kept it in the present. of, hey man, I just want to be a lame. You know what I'm talking about? I'd rather be lame. I want to be lame. I got family. Hey, okay, man, y'all niggas be lame there. You know what I'm talking about? Book rather be broke. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm glad I got some lame ass friends that's gonna take care of this broke nigga when I need him to. You know what I'm talking about? Because they said, no. You said you'd rather be lame. So if I need you, you ain't gonna be there for me. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, I'll be there for you depending on what the circumstances is.
Don't hit me with a butt or anything else, because then that negates everything else. Okay, so it's either you're gonna be there or you're not. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna Jackson 5 Michael Jackson it or no?
You gonna be there?
I'll be there.
That'd be like, yo, yeah, you can sleep over for a little bit and be like, yo, Book, how long you gonna be here? Okay, it's time for you to leave, nigga. Like I was there for you. It's time for you to leave. Now you got to go to somebody else's couch. You know what I'm saying?
No, what, nigga? I ain't want to be at your lame ass crib anyway. That's exactly what I'm gonna say on the way out. You know what I'm talking about? I'm knock over all your toys. I'm gonna leave Donatello standing thoh. You know what I'm talking about? All the other turtles going down. You know what I'm talking about? So
make sure you get that milk on the way out though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I grab the milk from your crib after I stay over there. You know what I'm talking about?
Make sure you get that milk. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, man, I just saw that stuff, man, and I was just like, yo, I don't know what's next with this dude. But Cody did bring up a good ass point, like why?
Yeah, he did though. He did.
I'm not saying like I'm bashing the dude for his choices, but it's like you making some terrible ass choices though. You know what I mean? So I get like women, you know, they put weaves in, you know, extensions as they like to call them, or you know, they got the eyelashes and things like that to accentuate, you know, whatever it is that they want to pop. You know what I mean? But man, a whole beard though, like when your face is baby faced already, and then you just out of nowhere, like nah, bro. That's
the thing too. I need Cody to kind of what's the equivalent to Young Jock's beard for the ladies?
Eyeliner?
Nah.
Eyelashes? They come on and come off. It
got to be something. Nah, I don't.
It's the same thing. He sprayed on the beard. You spray on makeup. I mean, you put on makeup. You put on them eyelashes. The same shit.
I don't know. I want to hear Cody's standpoint.
Okay, good, Cody.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything that can actually even measure up to what that brother is. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay, you good, Cody?
No, hold on. I had a call come in.
Oh, you looking like Ronald Isley looking at the phone if they was on This nigga got out, boy. This nigga ain't even know. Hold on, he'll be back.
Hey.
I don't know.
That's why people call it, because he ain't used to being online over here. You know what I'm talking about? See, when he get back, he ain't gonna hear what shit I'm talking about. See, this is what happens when you always been available and ain't had nothing to do. Niggas just be calling you all types of the time. So now that you actually on the podcast, niggas don't know no better. They be like, "Oh, you still doing that?" Yeah, man. I just said, you know, Book shouted me out last time, so I had to make an appearance. I understand, man. I'm happy you here though, Cody. When you well, obviously you've watched the playback by now, so you already know that I said this about you. You shouldn't have left.
Oh man, hold on.
He'll be back, man. But no, shout out,
back, man. Let's go on, move on to the next topic, man.
Yeah.
Let's see what I got here. I got a couple things, man. I want to touch on one thing before we go to another funny thing, because I got a little rant that I'm gonna go on. Michael Rappaport got into it with KD last week. I don't know if y'all seen it. They KD went in his DMs and started calling them all kind of dick sucker and all that kind of stuff, because Michael Rappaport was out here talking shit about KD like he always do. And KD didn't appreciate it. And Michael Rappaport went out there and leaked the DMs. And when he leaked the DMs, it was a whole firestorm of old Kevin Durant saying crazy stuff. He's saying this, homophobic slurs and everything. And then the NBA fined him $50,000. I just kind of want to get y'all brief synopsis of how y'all feel about just the whole situation, as far as how you feel about Kevin Durant, how you feel about Michael Rappaport, so on and so on. That's what I want to talk about.
Well, I kind of brought it up at the end of last week,
Yeah,
that's kind of what I was alluding to. I didn't go too far into it because obviously it was like fresh, had like just happened. But that's why I was like, shit, there was something else that I was like, what the fuck was it? So it was like I just highlighted it a little bit, but we didn't, like I said, we didn't dive into it. So with me, I view it as this. I can't play devil's advocate here. I can't fault KD for anything that he said. You know what I mean? He felt as though we two men and we saying whatever we got to say to one another. You know what I mean? And if you don't like it, come see me. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what he was doing. He was saying everything that he possibly could say to get this nigga to pull up. Yo, drop the addy, my nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Drop the addy. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. So that's just kind of how I view that. You know what I'm saying? I know how I am. Like, I don't remember shit that I say, but I know I'll say some off the wall shit too. You know what I'm talking about?
That's facts. That's facts. That's big facts.
Okay. I know. Hey, Kurt. Hey, man, I'm still. Hey, it's free. You know what? No, I will charge you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to give me some ties and offering. I'll still make that tape for you. Just hit us up at the MVP. So but anyway, like I said, I know I say some wild shit a lot of the times. And it's in the heat of the moment. It doesn't necessarily define who you are or how you actually are or the beliefs that you have. You see what I'm saying? Right. So just be like, man, go suck a dick. That don't mean that I'm gay bashing. You know what I'm saying? If I say that to another man or something like that, you know what I mean? Or eat a dick is what they would say. I don't know. Some shit like that. Like it doesn't mean that, you know what I'm saying? Like that's exactly how I feel, but it's just something that people be saying. So a lot of it you could depict it, or you can chalk it up as ignorance, I guess. But again, you gonna say everything under the sun to get under somebody else's skin, to offend them to the highest level, especially if they're a straight man. You see what I'm saying? You're not gonna call them or say other sexual activities that necessarily they don't partake in. I would take offense to that. So this nigga told me what? Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Oh no. We're gonna have to knuckle up. So again, this was a one-on-one private conversation. It should have remained that. So now I get into Michael Rappaport. I think he is a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw him go on Undisputed, with Skip and Shannon, and try to defend himself, talking about, I didn't know it was going to turn into this. Like, bruh, are you serious? Are you serious? It's Kevin Durant, bruh. What the nigga said to Pat Bev? Y'all know my name. You know who I am. Like, bruh, it's Kevin fucking Durant. We're not talking about, you and your doppelganger, Brian Scalabrine, was beefing. You know what I'm talking about? We talking about you and what is perceived to be maybe the second or third best player in the world in Kevin Durant. Okay? Yeah. Brother, are you serious? You sound ignorant talking about, I didn't know it was going to turn into this, and then it just turned into something else. And, y'all know who I am. I'm Michael Rappaport. Like, bro, you not as popular as Kevin Durant. And I didn't like the fact that you was trying to make it seem as though you was more popular than him. The thing that I know you most for is the Cuckoo Rancher Cracker Killers. Rancher Cucamonga Cracker Killers. You know what I'm talking about? And next Friday, when you knocked on the door delivering mail. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I've seen you here and there. But, dude, you ain't got the type of clout like KD. So for you to even try to say like, hey man, I didn't know it was going to turn into this. You didn't know. It's either man up or shut up. Which one you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? That nigga didn't man up and he didn't shut up. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm not trying to hear anything that brother talking about. KD, I don't take offense to anything that you did, because like I said, it was supposed to be a private conversation. It's not something that you would just say out in the public, in the world. You know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily mean this is how you feel either. So I mean, that's just my take on it, man. Rappaport, that's man code violation. if you ask me.
G Money.
Yeah, nah, I mean, I agree. You know, I've never really liked Michael Rappaport, to be honest with you. And this just kind of just shows, you know, for me why. Like, he just always kind of seems sneaky to me. You know what I'm saying? Like just he come off like, you know, like if he can expose you, he will, and it happened. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised that it came out, but with KD saying what he's saying or whatever, you know, I knew it would be some backlash. Like Book said, like it's KD, you know. But at the same time, you know, the NBA fining them, what $50,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I think I said it at the end of the other podcast, but I knew he would be fine. I knew it would be, you know, a big deal for a little bit, you know, a week or two. But, you know, like right now, KD back, you know, tonight. So, you know, I wonder, they may ask him some other stuff about it or whatever, but it's not. Yeah, man. Michael Rappaport was trying to make a name for himself. You know what I'm saying? Or try to get some more exposure for himself, like by exposing that conversation. You know, and he knew, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, Michael Rappaport, he just got just some bitch asses to him. Always has to me. So I'm not surprised.
Man, I'm shaking. I'm scratching my head because I almost thought I was going to be the only one with that common opinion. Now, don't get me wrong. I do think KD has soft skin. He has thin skin. Oh, yeah. He does let a lot of things get to him that yeah. I don't think that should get to him. Like, who is Michael Rappaport to tell you anything about basketball and me take it serious? Like, who is Michael Rappaport? I could give a damn about who Michael Rappaport is, but I'm not in KD's situation. I'm not in this place. So he felt that it was right that Michael Rappaport stepped over the bounds. So he invited Michael Rappaport to them hands. So as a man, hey, it is. Hey, he wanted 5 minutes. It is what it is. He asked for that. I agree with y'all totally about Michael Rappaport being a bitch ass nigga and all this stuff, but I have a little different take on that, man. I think a lot of times when white people know too many rap songs and stuff like that, sometimes we just openly accept people and they feel like they have the audacity to tell us what to do and how to deal and how to move in the culture that is us, like hip hop and they're just us, it's black people culture. You know what I'm talking about? It's us. And a lot of times they come in with a lot of audacity and a lot of what's the best word? Y'all know what I'm trying to reach for, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's ignorance, man.
Yeah, like indignant. You know what I'm talking about?
It really is. It's because they look, like you said, you know, Michael Rappaport is from New York. He is, you know, I guess a lifelong New Yorker. You know, he feels that he is part of the culture. You know, he may know a lot of rappers, may have friends or whatever. But at the end of the day, you not us, man. Like, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So you can't tell me nothing, really. You know, I mean, you can have your opinion.
What I'm going to tell y'all is New York got the most white black people in the world. I just want to let y'all know that.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that right now. There's the most white black people out of New York. Not gonna lie. Every corner.
This is what I want to say. I don't have a problem with the ones that's for real.
Yeah.
But situations like this, when they get into situations where there's a little bit of heat, that's when you see the real character of somebody. That's when you see the Karen, the bitch assness come out of. You know what I'm saying? Michael Rappaport turned into a Karen at that moment, screaming like he was so scared for his life that KD, long lanky KD, was gonna whoop his ass.
Yeah,
and possibly so. But you asked for it. Charlemagne say all the time, you can't talk about people and expect them not to think nothing back, or you might get threatened, or you might get an ass whooped. You got to be prepared for that. You know what I'm saying? You can't. I mean, your words have consequences. No matter somebody's not gonna like what you said about them.
Yep.
And if you said something crazy, It's not the time. It's not the time to bitch up nothing. You know what I'm saying? What he should have did was apologize to that man because you a bitch ass nigga. You could apologize to him. You know, my bad. It came off wrong. I was wrong, and I fixed that. We'll go back on TV and I fix that. I didn't mean it that harsh. You know what I'm saying? It's entertainment at the end of the day, KD. If you didn't want that smoke, that's how you should have handled it. You shouldn't have tried to act like he was a man, and then when he brought it to your front door, when he telling you exactly where he at, the time and place he gonna be there, then you turn into a whole bitch. That's why I got the problem. I don't like when people act a certain way, like they all this. I'm from New York. I'm this, that, and third, and I know Tribe Called Quest and all this bullshit that don't nobody care about. And then when the smoke comes to you, then you a whole bitch ass nigga. Now, I'm really from like Boston or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? This nigga turned into a whole bitch on Undisputed. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
yeah, I gotta see it. I didn't even see it.
I didn't like it. And Shannon was questioning him. Shannon kept it real. He was like, "Now you know, doing this, it was gonna bring something down on him." He told him that. Like, he's like, "Nah, I didn't know it. I post everybody all the time." Man, get out of here.
Nah, son, get out of here. Lies.
Get out of here with that
you know what? I wonder what the conversation was, honestly, between him and Shannon. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I know Shannon, he said he cool with him, right? But, like, I know Shannon, one, he's been a professional athlete. And, you know, Shannon ain't about to BS. Like, he gonna call a spade a spade. He a little bit older, you know, so he ain't gonna, you know, he may handle it a different way than maybe we do. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I trust his judgment over, you know, I guess his friendship with Michael Rappaport. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I'd rather him call him out than be like, man, you know what? Like Michael Rappaport say, well, you're not my friend no more, Shannon, because you know what I'm saying, call me out. Like, I don't think Shannon cares like that, to be honest with you.
I think what's gonna happen, he gonna keep his what is it? His friendships, guess his work friendships.
Yeah.
But you can't tell me that he's not gonna look at him crazy. Like, I'm gonna think before I email you or send you anything. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Like I said, I've never, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know. Maybe once again, it's a superpower of mine, something, but just for some reason, I just never trusted him, man. Like, he just seemed sneaky to me. Every time.
I'm sorry. I forgot. I haven't trusted this nigga since higher learning.
There you go. See?
I forgot it was that nigga. You see what happens with lames? You see what happens? You see what happens? This nigga lame too.
Man.
The nigga was a lame in the movie. He a lame in real fucking life. The fuck, man? Like, bro, this lame ass activity, bro. Like, fuck out of here.
I'm telling you, man, for real. It's just certain people I just don't. Yeah. Just how they conduct themselves in interviews and like you said, bro, nigga always trying to be down and stuff. Like, dude, like, nah, man.
I know some of it is his New York in him, because a lot of New York.
No, I get that part.
A lot of New York niggas want you to believe like everything they say is always right. That's New York in them. That's New York in them. That's how they talk, and we ain't used to that in different areas. Now that's facts, B. That's is what it is. Like they say, they talk in
the mother God.
Like it's not even that, man. Because I mean, you know, like I said, Book, no, like it's, you know, I've known, I had this, you know, this friend, and I really would call him a friend before I went to Air Force. His name was Mike. He was from New York, you know, and he listened to all the hip hop in the world, but he won't trying to be black. You know what I'm saying? He won't trying to be down, like. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, he knew Wu-Tang word for word, whatever. But whenever the N-word came up, he skipped right over that hoe like he's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case. But he didn't, I don't know, man. I mean, maybe I can't talk because I'm not white, but I don't know. It's
I don't think there's nothing wrong for those people that grew up around black people and that's who they actually are.
Yeah, we had a couple people Mike was.
We had a couple people that's who they actually is, and I don't blame them for that. But don't use your whiteness.
They're not appropriating the culture.
Yes, you know? Don't use your whiteness when it's time, when smoke comes. Don't turn it to a whole bitch then.
Yeah,
that's don't use your whiteness as a weapon. That's what I didn't like. It's like
weaponizing it. Exactly.
Yeah, with that little pouty shit and all this.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like he threatening me and all this. Like, nah, stop all that dumb shit. KD is not about to run up on you or shoot up your house, nigga. Like, come on. So that's kind of where I felt like.
Yeah, and he used it to his advantage because he know. I think like Book said. I think you said it too, Franz. But everybody know KD is sensitive to like comments and. You know, like then the nigga like create a separate account or something.
Yes,
I'm saying like
you know what? Now if it was his mother that said this stuff to Michael Rappaport, then yeah, that might be. Yeah, you might want to get a lawyer. You know what I'm talking about? Right. My old people.
Yeah, lying. Yeah,
it's my having that shit, boy. So yeah, like if Mama Durant would have said it, you the real MVP. You know, if that MVP would have came at you, it's a whole different ball game.
That's different.
He be checking niggas left and right for him. You know what I'm saying? That's you know what I mean? Especially a mother. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, my mom's done. My mom's done some stuff too.
Just like my mom.
She hasn't had to do it for me, but when my little brother, who's much bigger than us now, as y'all know, DeMarcus is about 6'2" in these streets. You know what I'm talking about? Solid. Back in what was it? What's that? What CR Clements, the one that moved up the street? Like, okay, so in Morris Valley area. Yeah. All right, so he was going to school up there. So what is CR Clements is like what grade levels? It's like fifth.
It's right before junior high. What, 5th and 6th, right?
Okay, so 5th and 6th or something like that. Whatever.
We were 6. We were 6, 7, and 8, weren't we?
Nah, junior high. You go to junior high for 7 and 8.
Is it just 7 and 8? Oh, okay.
I want to say 7 and 8.
Junior high, junior high 7 and 8.
Okay.
So 5 and 6, I guess. 4, 5, 6, whatever it is. So anyway, you know, my brother's going to school up there, and you know, obviously I'm much older. You know what I'm saying? We got like 9 years between us. So, you know, I think growing up and coming up with your siblings is a little bit easier, especially when there's multiple of you in the same school. It you know, mitigates and kind of eliminates any issues. You know what I'm saying? But my brother's up there by himself. And at the time, he was a little puffy, a little chub. You know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is. So he was picked on, you know, just a little bit. And but my brother was, you know, at that time, he was kind of like real quiet. You know what I'm saying? He didn't look for, you know, any acts of violence, anything like that. He would just be like, you know, he would try to dismiss it. You know what I'm saying? But it got to the point where my mom was like, fuck that. She came up there with the Louisville and was ready to take a couple swings at some of these kids that was picking on her baby. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying is like, I understand, you know, this, I relate, you know what I'm saying? I bring that up to, you know, Mama Durant. Obviously, if she was sticking up for her child, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm just saying, like, I've seen it firsthand. Black mothers don't play. Well, I didn't see it, but she told me. You know what I'm talking about? So, and I know how my mother was back then. So, you know, if she said she did that shit, she did that shit. So, yeah, man, it is what it is, man. So, I don't know. At the end of the day, that nigga's a bitch. So, he's lame and he's a bitch. And ain't nothing that you could say that's gonna change that, man. You was born that way. It is what it is. Can't change lane. Can't change lane.
Yo, I want to say, man, because you brought up that thing about your brother, man. Shout out to your brother, man. His brother is the one that actually does our intro music, man. And if you listen, you went out to our stream, he did that beat on our streaming for the gaming as well. You know what I'm saying? Boy, kind of say the boy talented. You know what I'm saying?
That boy good. Very talented. How you say it, Francis? How you supposed to say it? That boy good. That's how you supposed to say it.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to give a shout out to DeMarcus, man. That boy came through. Well, we was looking for music everywhere, man. I was like, damn, I need an intro. I was like, yeah, I got you.
Copyright, try to use the free beats. Like, nah, bro. Like, hey, man. So yeah, he sent a few through. So yeah, shout out to my brother, man.
He said, I got you. I said, man, this cap right here. And I'll be goddamn, that boy really could do beats. Okay. I thought it was gonna be like a little like the Cassidy beat. You heard Cassidy do that beat.
You know I heard that shit. That shit was terrible, bro. That thing was horrible.
Oh, man. Yo, man.
Crazy, man.
But tell us what Paul Pierce did, man.
Oh my God. Listening, bro.
Nigga got fired on his day off, Craig. You know what I'm saying? This nigga. Oh man. All right. Well, man. Okay, so anyway, this boy went live on his IG. Okay. Poker. Clearly, it looked like he was under the influence of multiple substances. Okay. Consumed and exhalables. All right. Maybe edibles. I don't know. Okay. So we got all of those. And this nigga had, I don't want to call y'all this, but the nigga had bitches. Okay. He has some live strippers in there going berserk. Okay. I didn't see no tetes. Like, I mean, I saw tetes, but they were still covered up in the bikini wear. Okay. I think the nigga there was a pool right there or a little jacuzzi for them to be in. Was that in the water or was that Jello?
They was playing poker, man.
I know they was playing poker. It must have been strip poker, and the guys was winning because you know the ladies was about damn near nude. You see their public hairs. So, dog. So the nigga who's better than LeBron said, and better than D Wade, and a better shooter than Klay Thompson. All these things. Like I said, he went live on IG, obviously ESPN, the network that he works for. Yeah. Saw the video, found out.
Who is he? I was like, who is he talking about? Well, I'm lost.
Yeah, no, that's all Paul Pierce. He the truth. You remember? That nigga don't lie. Yeah. He the truth. This everything this nigga said. He said, man, I was better than LeBron. I shoot way better than Klay Thompson. You know what I'm talking about? And he was like, I'm better than D Wade. You know what I'm talking about? And then they put the numbers side by side. Yeah, I'm still better. You know what I'm saying? So yo, this nigga's a trip, man. But yeah, so anyway, ESPN found out about it, saw the video, and released him from their network. You know what I'm saying? Fired that brother quick and swift. Again, you got to be mindful of what you're doing and the type of company that you represent. Okay. I just want y'all takes on it, man. But honest to God, like even before I get into my assessment of it, like what are your thoughts? Like y'all had a problem with it or not? I'm scared. You know what I'm talking about? Man. I don't know if y'all had a problem with it or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, did you see anything wrong with it, or was it just a good time? You know what I'm saying? To me, it didn't get out of here.
I'm talking, man. The nigga clearly forgot he worked for Disney. You know what I'm saying?
Disney put all type of sexual acts in their stuff, so that shouldn't even be the reason why.
No, you know, they do.
They put all type of hidden penises and vaginas and shit. Them niggas ain't slick.
He live. You know what I'm saying? Right in front of your face. Like he was trying to reenact the tip drill video. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goddamn God, that nigga. Yeah.
But real talk, man. I don't know. To me, I don't like Paul Pierce, man. So I don't like him at all, bro. I don't, man. I wouldn't say it's karma, but yeah, it's karma. Yeah, that you know what I'm saying? I was happy when it said that nigga got fired. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I just want LeBron to like tweet on him. He not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna speak for him, man. Yeah, it's karma, nigga. Like, yeah, talking all just lying. You can't keep lying. You can't keep just, you know what I'm saying? Like for real though. How many times like people have looked at him like for real, Paul Pierce? Are you saying
that? But your nickname is
lies. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? And then he like the dumb criminal though. Like he incriminated himself. You know what I'm saying? Come on, dude. For IG Live. Like, man, when I heard that, I was like, this cannot be true. And then I saw a video talking about he was all smiling, talking about see something about can't wait till y'all see what's next or something, smiling.
Yeah, I saw that shit too, G. I saw that.
Okay. But yeah, it's karma though, but you know what I'm saying?
You about to go work for Fox Sports. That's what's next. It ain't gonna be ESPN, nigga. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be on there with Nick in the morning, whatever his name is.
Nick Wright.
Yeah, Nick Wright. You can be in there. You know what I'm talking about? You can go over there and hate on LeBron because he advocates for him. You know what I'm talking about? So
man. Paul Pierce might have an OnlyFans next. Watch. Something crazy. Ever since you know what I'm saying, he just getting, I don't know, the work from Bron and everybody else, man. He been a hater, bro. So he was even a hater on Kobe. People don't even remember that. I do though. You know what I'm saying?
Who don't?
Sometimes too. I know Franz too. But yeah, man, Paul Pierce, I don't know, man. He one of them dudes too. You just gotta watch. So you know.
What you thought you was Kobe? They don't love you.
I'm glad you said that.
Man.
You know the biggest way that you know them,
I've heard of my life.
Well, you know the biggest way you know them niggas didn't love him? And still don't? Because on his live, he only had like 300 niggas on his live. Like, nobody was watching his live. The only reason that it went viral is because they had no movie strippers in the background. That's the only reason. If they had any kind of ass. Come on, Chief. Like, nah, man. Yo, first off, I don't think what he did was wrong. I think the only part that was wrong was hopping on your phone and broadcasting it to everybody. Well, I've never seen Paul Pierce go live. I didn't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people were saying for us, they said they didn't even know the nigga knew how to use IG.
Yeah, so it must have been on purpose. He must have had a plan behind it. Maybe he wanted to get out of contract, so he was like, "Let me violate this and do that." So I'm not mad if that's what was your plan. Then by all means, you got what you wanted. You're free, nigga. He didn't break the law. He was in LA. He could smoke weed. He had the little strippers. I mean, he wasn't violate. He didn't violate Instagram policies because they wasn't naked or nothing. So
yeah,
it just they had no ass. He wrong for recording that lady twerking, and then you could see her pelvic bone. I didn't like that. That part was nasty. But yeah, come on, man. Like,
they got kids though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody trying to figure out is he married or not? Because on the
live, I thought he was married.
He said he's not married, but on his thing, they said he married to somebody and been married for like a couple years, like 13 years. So I don't know. Even if he was married, he wasn't doing nothing out of bounds of married. It's like going to the strip club or something. He didn't do nothing like that. He wasn't touching on them or nothing like that. So even if I don't think that's enough to fire the man either. But Disney, you know, they a bunch of hypocrites anyway. You know what I'm talking about? Like, come on, man. They trying to act like they're the moral high ground, man. Like,
ain't the first nigga. Who got caught? Kenny.
Who?
The nigga that got caught with the prostitutes. Cole. Cole's dad. Anthony Cole's dad. Greg
Anthony, yeah.
There you go. Greg Anthony got caught with them prostitutes. That nigga still got a job. Still out here doing March Madness. Still on NBA TV.
Yep, TBS, TNT.
So what are we talking about? Like, I'm not understanding. Like, there has to be a deeper rooted story or a situation behind this. You know what I'm saying? Like, they must have had several infractions against this nigga already, and they're just like, "Hey, man, one more, and we're just gonna have to let you go. You're not representing the company the right way." Who knows? You know what I'm saying?
But just tired of him lying, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just keep spitting out it was just ridiculous, man. So,
but I know what's actually going on, man. I know why he did it. Him and Tory Lanez is about to collaborate. You know what I'm talking about, and put the quarantine and the after hours, you know, and Paul Pierce's whatever his live is called, just Paul Pierce Live. You know, so we can call his shit the truth. That's just go with your nickname. Just call it the truth. You know what I'm talking about? So we're gonna put the truth live. We're gonna put the after hours, and we're gonna put the quarantine. We're gonna put all those together. Them niggas gonna come out with something buck wild nasty. You know what I'm talking about? Something buck wild nasty.
Tory,
So
Tory
it's all a play. It's all a play, man.
Tory Lanez don't need his fans. There's only 300 fans coming over with him. I mean, Tory Lanez got like 50,000. I mean,
you know what? You know what's crazy? A lot of people were saying that real shit though. This niggas probably has done this before. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people are thinking that he forgot to make it to his friends only, like open up the live. You know, set the setting just like we put the invite party on only. Right. Like when we're on the group on the game, a lot of people think that he forgot to actually click that button. You know what I'm talking about, or change the settings that way other people, the outside world, couldn't just see it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think that might be what it is, but at the end of the day, man, I've never liked Paul Pierce either, Greg. You know what I'm talking about? I just think that nigga was trash. You know what I'm saying? The nigga could play, but I just would not pick that nigga up at the gym. You know what I'm talking about? You got no muscle tone, no definition. I'm gonna pick you? Hell no, bro. You look like the least athletic person in the world. What's the old boy name from shout out to you. I know you ain't watching us because you was lame. Old boy, what's his name? Terrence? From junior high? I would pick Terrence up before I picked up a Paul Pierce. Wow. I ain't gonna lie. For those of y'all who know who Terrence was back when we was growing up, like the viewers who actually watch us right now, if y'all went to Copper Scope Junior High, then you know who I'm talking about. I would pick up Terrence before I pick up Paul Pierce. If it was out of them two niggas last, I don't care if you 6'8", nigga. I'm Terrence. Come on, nigga. 5-0. Let's go.
Terrence had heart though. Franz though. Terrence had heart.
That little nigga got heart, cuz. Oh, you got heart, cuz. Hold your chin up, cuz. Yeah, I'm going with Terrence, man. I'm going with Terrence. I don't want no nigga that's gonna fake a knee injury just to come out like he Bernard. You know what I'm talking about? Like you Bernard King in the finals and act like, nah, bro, I'm not trying to hear that. I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't trying to hear that. So that's what happens when niggas get a championship, bro. Can't change lane. Again, can't change lane. That nigga lame too. Nigga been lame all his life. Now that's the truth. We got a lot of lame niggas today. A lot of lame niggas with money. You see this shit? A lot of lame rich niggas. Rich people. Michael Rapport ain't nigga, but you know what I'm talking about? You got Young Jock. It's going down. You got Rancho Cucamonga Cracker Killers. And now you got the Habitual. I ain't calling that nigga the truth. That nigga the Habitual. That's how that is, man. This shit crazy today, boy. This shit crazy, man.
It's crazy, man. You ain't lying about that.
That shit crazy. Oh, what you can do, man? That nigga missed everything.
Nah, he hit me up. He had work, man. You know, work is serious, man. The boy had to get on. We appreciate you for getting back on after the work, though.
My bad, man. My bad.
You good.
Oh man. I ain't gonna lie, I forgot Cody was even on here.
Yeah, Cody was on here, man. Stop that bullshit, man. You been missing that nigga, man. That nigga been saying something about you every podcast. He been wanting to see your face for a long time, man.
Yeah, man. Like, where my nigga at? Where my dog at? Where my dog at?
But what's his name? He was Michael Rapport was Remy. That was his name.
Oh, Remy?
Remy.
Yo, Cody, we finishing our Paul Pierce, man. Anything you want to say or add to that?
I don't know what y'all said before.
It don't matter.
That make it even better.
You're right. You took the words right out of my mouth. Man, let that man have a good time. Seems like he already planned an exit. He just didn't actually know what the exit was going to be. But this opened it up. I don't know. But he had a good time, man. He had them girl butt booty naked, shaking. He out there. He playing poker, trying to win some money. With booty shaking. Nice. That's a nice weekend. Mm-hmm. That's a nice night. That's Paul Pierce. A night in the life of Paul Pierce is what he put up. But I don't know if y'all had a question behind it, but I don't throw any shade behind it. I don't feel any type of way about it. Like, do your thing, man. You know what you're doing more than anybody does.
I got a question for y'all, man. Do y'all think it was disrespectful to tip them girls and them tokens from somebody's house, man? How do we know how much that equates to in real money? This is just at somebody's house. Is this why you ain't got no dollars handy? They should have been dollars all over that floor. It's rich niggas here. Like you ain't got no dollars. They was like hitting the bras with tokens, like the little casino coins. Like what the hell?
Rich, but you can be rich and you can be smart, and you can be rich and smart. Imagine them guys was throwing them tokens, knowing they were worth more than just them dollar bills. So if they would have scooped them, and all right, but they left them, so I got all my money back.
I know for sure. If you tell me they're gonna have strippers there, I'm stopping by the bank. We're gonna get some ones because I know for them to be playing like that, that's high stakes money they playing in that room right there. You're not getting these tokens. You're gonna get these dollars that I throw on this floor, but you ain't getting my tokens. I'm bringing these tokens and we gonna cash this shit in. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my money back, goddamn. Yeah, you ain't getting the coins, nigga, the casino chips, nigga. We ain't doing that.
I hear that.
But nah, man, I like it, man. I think we gave the people enough today, man. I think this is a productive podcast, man. They got back on. We seen Cody today, man. Like, how can it not be a good podcast, man? The crew back together. You know what I'm saying? I think I might call it the crew back together again. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. I might change it at last minute. I mean, it might not rain. Who knows? But before we get up out of here, G Money, man, anything you want to tell the people before we go?
Yeah, man. Just shout out to this kid, man. Hold on, what's his name? I think I said his name. His name is Caleb Anderson. He's a 12-year-old genius out of Marietta, Georgia. He got accepted into Georgia Tech, or he was about to get accepted into Georgia Tech. He's 12 years old. So, yeah, man. So shout out to him. He's going to Chattahoochee Technical College.
Better go with a coochie. Go ahead, boy.
Hey, he's smart and he got some game. You know what I'm saying? At 12.
A coochie, yeah. Nigga, talk about that pussy.
Yeah, man. But shout out to him, man. I saw this article and I sent it into the group, man. I just thought it was cool. You know what I'm saying? 12-year-old genius, black kid, man, in Marietta, Georgia, man. So shout out to Caleb Anderson. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to you, young black man. Grow up to be something more.
Yeah, and actually, I think they said he's going to major in aerospace engineering. So, yeah, man. Shout out to him.
I got you, man. Yo, Book, what you got, man?
Nothing much, man. Just real quick, because I'm about to get up out of there. I got to get ready. I got like 20 minutes. What's the name, man? I'm sure that we've all heard about by now with DMX being on life support right now. He's in an induced coma. They're doing some brain tests on him just to check the functionality of it. You know what I'm saying? Just to see if there's anything that does exist before they pretty much just pull
the plug.
Yeah. Honestly, y'all, like when I heard about it, I was still am, you know what I'm saying, like emotional about it. It's one of them things where, I grew up, or while I was growing up, I listened to him heavily. So for him, he resonates different. You know what I'm saying? The importance that he has for me. So, I wouldn't compare him to like a Michael Jackson or anything like that. You know what I mean? I think that's like a universal type, acceptance. But I posted on IG and I said, man, just to know where he came from and, from what he used to talk about and just to see his growth, man, like change is real. You know what I mean? Even the hardest knuckleheads that do exist also do become great characters and individuals. You know what I'm saying? Especially how they give back to the youth or try to help, boost their communities as a whole. It's sad, truly is, man. But I'm gonna still pray for his strength. You know what I mean? I haven't seen too many miracles happen, but Lord, if one is supposed to happen or can happen, I would like for you to use it on him. I feel as though he still has much more to give. And at this point in time, man, it's just like we're seeing a lot of our black role models, you know what I mean? Because he was, you know, maybe not before, you know what I'm saying, but who he was becoming, you could definitely be like, man, I would follow that. You know what I'm saying? I would follow him. I would listen to him. I would heed his advice. I just feel as though we're losing a lot of our good ones. You know what I mean? Whether by senseless acts of violence, unforeseen situations that nobody could have predicted, or, you know, just not having the right people around you to make sure that your support system is your actual backbone. There's a lot of misleading reports right now. Like a lot of it says it was, you know, due to a drug overdose. We really don't know. Like it hasn't been confirmed, but that's the story that's out there. But if that is the situation and actually was the case, like people, y'all got to surround yourself with people who will tell you this ain't for you, man. You need to cut it out. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to just be like, yo, I actually have your best interest in mind. You know what I mean? This ain't the way that you need to go. So if any of my partners or my brothers would, you know, be on the wrong path, trust me, I'll be right in their ear. You know what I'm saying? No matter how they would feel about it, whether they would send me the KD DMs, you know, talk about, hey, man, it is what it is. You pull up on me, dog. I shoot you the addy. You know what I'm saying? We have our little squabble and we go on about our business, but that's not going to change whether I win or lose the fight. That's not going to change me being there for you and having your back. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all, man, just, you know, be wiser with the decisions that you make, man. Make sure that you got the right people in place and just, you know, try to live a righteous life, man, to the best of your ability, truly. So still got him in my prayers, man. I'm praying for your family and all your loved ones, man. I know you got a lot of kids out there, man. So it's tough, man. It's tough. So I'm just kind of like, you know, waiting around just like everybody else to see what happens next, man. But it doesn't look good. So, you know, doesn't look good. But yeah, that's it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Man, Cody, we're gonna give you the last word. So let me go and get mine out the way, man. Definitely. I gotta harken back on what Book said, man. Man, everybody say a prayer for DMX, man. You know what I'm talking about? Definitely. Because I don't want to see him go out like that. It seemed like everybody. I was actually happy because we passed the like area in the month where Kobe died and like Nipsey died. It was past. So I don't want to have to think about another month that somebody leaving that's very influential in our lives, and I just don't want to think about that. And man, I know that's a little selfish, and plus I don't want them to die either. But I don't want that. And it's already, your heart is already heavy already for all these all this shit that's been happening and with COVID and all this stuff. We need a. You did it for Lamar Odom, goddamn, you got to do it for X, man. You know what I'm saying? Give us X. But damn, Book didn't get threw me all off, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the podcast. God damn. I mean,
it's crazy though, man. Just real quick, I was listening to X today, man, and I was thinking about, you know, like kind of putting a poll on like what everybody's favorite song was, man. And it's still
without a doubt for me.
I was just about to say that, Book. That's the video for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still remember as a kid, like it's giving me just goosebumps, man. And I would listen to that song over and over and over. And I remember me, LaFrance, and I think it was Jamal. We went to go see Romeo Must Die. And my dad, he really didn't care for no rappers, man, like new rappers. But he loved him some DMX, man. You know what I'm saying? And he was just like, man, that dude hard, man. And I was like, yeah, he is. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it hit different in a sentimental way for me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I'm praying for him, man. So,
shout out. Yeah. Thank you, Greg, for taking 2 last talks. We appreciate you for jumping back in there and talking again after you said you was done. But okay,
my bad.
Now you good. Now you good. I had to lighten it up a little bit, man. I had to lighten it up a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? Remember him in Vendetta? You know what I'm saying? One of you Def Jam Vendetta?
Yeah, he was in all of them pretty much. Man, let's listen to the podcast, man. The man got to go, man. God, dog, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, share, and subscribe, man. Comment on this podcast, man. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you email us at mansviewpodcast@yahoo.com. If you got any questions, concerns, tell us you like us, tell us you don't. Or if you want us to answer a question of yours, email it to us. You know what I'm talking about? We used to have that segment. We was doing good for about 2-3 episodes, and then we told some people some shit they didn't want to hear. And then, hey, it's not my fault that you wanted to hear what we had to say. That's what it was. Yep. We had Instagram, and of course, we got the new Twitch channel. If you're into gaming, make sure y'all follow us on there. We're also on Facebook Gaming. Same thing, MV Podcast Gaming. Follow us on Facebook as well. That's all I got to say. Cody, thank you for coming in again, man. We appreciate you, man. You got the final word on this podcast, man. What you want to tell the people?
Nah, man, ain't nothing but everybody stick together, man. Love yours. It's all about you and your family first and foremost, and just make sure you make your lifestyle MVP lifestyle, and tune in to us.
That's right.
That's it.
Whole lot of broke niggas over here. We ain't no lames.
This nigga been chilling and came up with a whole slogan. What? Say that again? At the end? Make your lifestyle an MVP lifestyle. What?
We can run it back.
I copyright it. Don't worry about it. You don't own that. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. It's been the MVP.
Sir.
Peace.
Pray for me. Pray for Book. Do everything I can.